Autumn is one of my favorite times of the year simply because it gives me the opportunity to wear some of these heavier fragrances in my collection, the balsamic fragrances, the incense fragrances, the amber perfumes. So in today's CAFLEUREBON contributor video, MICHELYN, CAMEN, and myself have co-curated this list to bring you what we believe are the second 5 of this top 10 just amazing fragrances for the autumn time. These are great in the colder weather. I'm excited to share this list with you, so make sure to stay tuned. Now, before I begin today's video and I talk about these 5 amazing autumn fragrances, part 2 of the top 10, so this is the second installment of the series, I do want to start things off by saying that if you are a fan of fragrance-related content, please do consider supporting the channel by subscribing to it. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified whenever I do upload future videos to the channel. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or if you took something of value from today's episode. I also want to mention that there is going to be a giveaway attached to this video. If you would like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is follow the link down below to CAFLEUREBON.com. It's going to be the first link in the description section. Read through the article, and after you've become a registered reader, just leave a comment on the article and you will be entered into the contest. So good luck, everybody. I hope you win. I'm rooting for all of you. And there are multiple bottles eligible for the giveaway. So just make sure to read through the article quickly and carefully just to make sure that, you are actually commenting for one of the eligible bottles. Also, I will not be announcing any winners here on this channel. I will never ask you to contact me on Telegram. I'm not even on Telegram, right? So there's a lot of scams going around on YouTube, and it feels like nothing is being done about them because it's been going on for a few months now. So I will never ask you to message me anywhere. If anything, I'll message you. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this video started. And the first fragrance that I want to talk about is an amazing fragrance by the brand Tom Ford. And I've been talking about this one for years and years and years. And this one is Tobacco Vanille. Tobacco Vanille is the epitome of fall and winter, in my opinion. Just something about the richness of the tobacco, kind of has like this cherry overtone to it, but you have this really sultry and sensual vanilla. And it just reminds me of like being in like a gentleman's den and smoking a fine cigar and just having that warmth surrounding you. You're enveloped in this comforting aroma. Tobacco Vanille is such an incredible fragrance, and I love this one so much. The next fragrance that I want to talk about is by Gallagher Perfumes. Of course, I've been supporting Daniel Gallagher ever since he started the brand, which was many, many, many years ago. I had the pleasure and privilege of reviewing some of his fragrances that aren't even around anymore. Well, this is a newer release and it's called Rosé Noir. If you like this cinnamon apple kind of a smell, something similar to Ouajan by Parfums de Marly, or many other fragrances that kind of have that combination. Angel Share by Killian Paris being another one. This one has oud added to the mix, and there's also this, I guess, imaginary note of stainless steel. I don't get a whole lot of that, but it's very warm and spicy and cinnamony, and it has that fruity overtone. It's an absolutely delightful fragrance for the colder weather. Fine Apple, I think, is also a great one. I happen to own that one as well. Rosé All Day is also an amazing fragrance, and in many ways this is a flanker of that because I do find there to be an olfactory similarity between the two. The next fragrance that I want to talk about is a super potent, very highly concentrated, amazing fragrance by Strangelove NYC. This one was composed by Christophe Laudermiel and it's called Dead of Night. Dead of Night is an incredible, incredible fragrance that features rose, violet, and then this dry down that is ambery, it's incensey. There's also like a touch of oud in there as well. So it has this warm, resinous, balsamic, slightly smoky, rich dry down, but with this really luminous opening of violet and rose, and the whole composition is rather warm, to be honest. At least in my opinion it is, but it's super long lasting. Christophe Laudermiel is such an incredible perfumer. Of course, he's done Amber Absolute by Tom Ford, he's done Fierce by Abercrombie & Fitch, and he's also done a few others for this brand, but Dead of Night is an amazing fragrance for the colder weather. And then of course we have another brand that you've seen me cover on this channel before, and this one is Inica. The fragrance that I'm going to mention in this list is called Field Notes from Paris. Now, this fragrance has beeswax, tobacco, there's coriander, there's cedarwood, there's patchouli. So it's earthy, it's green, it has this very mature quality about it, and just the richness of the beeswax kind of has like this slight sweetness. It's not sweet in an overly done manner or anything like that. As a matter of fact, I find it to be more on the dry, earthy, and woodsy side of things. Very distinguished, super classy, and it does have a lot of ingredients in here that would make you think of the autumn and the winter time. And the one thing that I really love about this fragrance is the versatility. So as opposed to something like a Tobacco Vanille, which is, you know, very much so on the darker side of things, probably something that I would wear on a night out or something, especially when it's really chilly. Field Notes from Paris is a fragrance you can wear to the office, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. Although there is an element of formality about it, I do find it to be a lot more versatile than many of the other fragrances on this list, and so it will be getting a lot of play for me. And the fragrance that I want to put in the #1 spot, honestly, I love all of these equally. This just happens to be the last one that I grabbed, but it's an amazing, amazing fragrance that's been out for such a long time. I know I've mentioned it on this channel in the past, but I've never dedicated an actual review to it. This one by Casa Moratti under the Xerjoff umbrella is called Lira. Now, Lira is such an incredible fragrance. It has the caramel, it has the vanilla, the lavender, the blood orange. It opens up in this really bright, luminous, and zesty way, but you have the sweetness from the caramel lingering underneath, and it marries the vanilla for a really sensual and really animated finish. So you have all of these really bold ingredients in here, and there's just something about Lira and Italica. Those have to be my favorites from Xerjoff for the colder weather. Naxos is amazing as well. I feel like the House of Xerjoff has some really long-lasting compositions, many of which have really earned all of the praise that they've received throughout the years. Of course, Lira is a composition by Chris Maurice, who is a master at what he does, and I've had the pleasure of meeting him on multiple occasions in person. I've even worked with him on several compositions of my own, and he's given me a tour of his factory in Barcelona, and he's such an incredible individual. And these are 5 incredible fragrances. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this co-created list between MICHELYN, CAMEN, and myself. If you did enjoy this list, and if you want to, you know, support the channel by subscribing to it, it would really mean so much to me. Hit the bell icon so you could be notified whenever I do upload future videos to the channel. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to enter the giveaway by following the link down below, and go back to CAFLEUREBON.com on the date that is mentioned in the article so you can check to see if you are one of the lucky winners. Thanks again for watching. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.